If you're looking for some laughs this weekend, you can thank the luck of the Irish because comedian Craig Gass will be performing tonight and tomorrow at the Comedy Connection in East Providence, and we welcome him back to the show and welcome him back to Rhode Island this morning. Good morning.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I've known Will for so many years. I've seen him grow up into a nice young reporter, smoothest head in town.
Yes, I do.
I love him.
I do. Thanks for coming in.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's great having you here today. You know, for those of you who don't, for those people who don't know how you got started, give us a little background.
Well, I'm a comedian. I do, right now I'm doing celebrity voices on Family Guy, American Dad, and The Cleveland Show. And I've always been known as a comedian who can do voices, and it's because of how I grew up. I grew up in a family, and this is going to sound like a joke, but it's not. Everyone in my family is completely deaf. My mom, my dad, and my sister are all completely deaf. So growing up in that family, I couldn't learn how to talk from my own family. I learned how to talk by copying all the voices I heard on TV, and I never got an accent from the Bronx, where I grew up. And everyone in the Bronx has a really thick, like Tracy Morgan,
Everybody in the Bronx talk like this, whether you're black or white, male or female. That's crazy. Hey, this is the voice of your next door neighbor, and I'm a Vietnamese girl. That's crazy.
And the weirder the voice, the easier it is for me to do it. From like Christopher Walken,
who's got a real stop and go kind of voice, where he'll talk. Every once in a while, he'll stop, and then he'll keep going.
Or Al Pacino,
which is all the way down here. That's a voice that women love, even though he loves to yell.
And can I do my new one?
Sure.
I do a Will impression.
Here we go. I knew this was coming.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is my Will impression. I got to put my glasses on. All right, now Will, I want you to make a statement about anything that's happened today, and I'm going to do my Will impression. Go ahead and just say anything that's happened in the news today.
Okay, did you see who got kicked off on American Idol last night?
I did. I know. No, that's true. That's totally true. It could be anything. It could be really good news. Will, you're going to have a boy. Oh, I know. I saw the sonogram. No, I did. I saw the sonogram. I know. Or it could be really bad news. There's a 10-car pileup on I-95. I saw it. I actually have pictures. No, that's really true. That's really true.
Did you know that?
I'm leaving. That's true.
And it's all him.
Hey, everybody, it's Will. Okay, so here, Craig's actually going to be here. No, I'm not kidding. He's really going to be here. So that's my impression of... Is that all right?
Yeah, that's good. I love it. Can you tell us quick? You told me a story a couple of nights ago about how you were performing in Florida. And you wanted a pizza. Can you give us that quick?
Well, what happened was there was a pizza place that I saw. I was in Florida, and I saw this pizza place was actually ranked as one of the top 10 pizza places in the country. I meant to go there all week, and I kept forgetting. And then I asked the manager of the comedy club, can you call while I'm on stage because they're about to close? I get off stage, and he said, oh, I forgot to call. And I said, well, let's call him. And I said, hey, I'd like to order 2 pizzas. And they said, we close at 10 o'clock. I look at the clock and it's 10:05. And it was, and I hang up and the manager goes, call him back, it's Al Pacino. And I go, and I've never done this before for evil, but I called him back and said, hey, it was Super Bowl week, and so it was plausible that there's celebrities in town. And I said, listen, my name's Craig, I work for Al Pacino. And they go, really, Al Pacino? And I go, yeah, I'm going to put him on the phone.
Hi, who's the manager over there?
And the guy goes, hang on a second. And he handed the phone to somebody else, and the guy goes, hello? And I go,
hi, it's Al Pacino. Can I get a couple pizzas? I know you're closed, but I just need 2 large pizzas. And he goes, really? Why don't you come down here? I want to meet you. Why? What are we going to do? We're going to make out? What are we going to do? And he goes, I don't know. I just want to meet you. No, you don't need to meet anybody. I'm sending my assistant. Can I get 2 pizzas?
And the guy goes, hang on. Fire up the ovens! And we paid him for it.
That's awesome.
But he actually gave us a couple pizzas. And then a year later, I did another show in the area. I invited him to come out, and I said I was the guy who made the prank call, and we had a big laugh about it. So
beautiful. So this is some of the stuff you're going to be seeing at the Comedy Connection, right?
Well, the Comedy Connection, basically what you're going to see is I work on Family Guy. There'll be a lot of like voices, and I'll be telling you stories about working on Family Guy, and then also about working on Sex and the City. If your girlfriend or your wife is a fan of Sex and the City, I did something terrible on Sex and the City when I dated Miranda.
Yes.
And I will be telling stories about the roast. It's a fun show. It's a dirty show, but I'm a good person. I love my mom.
I can vouch for you.
No, it's true. He really does love his mom. You know, he pays his mom's bills. Like, he sends her money every month.
Okay, thanks, Craig. And he's actually going to stick around and join us for the Roadie Roundup.
He's going to be here.
Later in the show. For ticket information, you can see Craig at the Comedy Connection. Head to WPRI.com.
But that's true.
It is.